Hello, Dr. J here. Today's topic will discuss how to effectively write the discussion and conclusion section for a research article or a chapter in a dissertation. An effective discussion informs readers what can be learned from your analysis and provides context for the results. The discussion section in research is a component of a research paper or report where findings of the study are interpreted, analyzed, and contextualized. In this section, researchers examine and explain the implications of their results, compare them to previous studies, and discuss their significance in relation to the research question or objectives. The discussion section allows researchers to provide a deeper understanding of the findings, highlight their contributions, address any limitations, and propose recommendations for further research or practical applications. When you are ready to write your discussion, you've already introduced the purpose of your study and provided an in-depth description of the methodology. The discussion informs readers about the larger implications of your study based on the results. Highlighting these implications while not overstating the findings can be challenging, especially when you are submitting to a journal that selects articles based on novelty or potential impact. Regardless of whether you are writing a discussion section for a journal article or your dissertation, the discussion section always serves the same purpose: concluding what your study results actually mean. A successful discussion section puts your findings in context. It should include number 1, the results of your research, number 2, a discussion of related research, and number 3, a comparison between your results and initial hypotheses. Writing a discussion can be a delicate balance between summarizing your results, providing proper context for your research, and avoiding introducing new information. Remember that your paper should be both confident and honest about the results. The discussion section is where you delve into the meaning, importance, and relevance of your results. It should focus on explaining and evaluating what you have found, showing how it relates to your literature review, and making an argument in support of your overall conclusion. It should not be a second results section. There are different ways to write the discussion section, but you can focus your writing around these key elements. First one is summary, whereby it is a brief recap of your principal findings and key results. Second is interpretations, whereby you can interpret the findings as well as interpretation in the context of literature. Here you explain what your results mean, how do your results fit with previous literature, and how do they contribute to the body of knowledge. Next, you can also explain the implications of your research, and here you need to answer why do your results matter. In limitations, researchers should highlight what can't your results tell the readers. And finally, in recommendations, this highlights avenues for further studies or analysis. Begin with a clear statement of principal findings. This will reinforce the main takeaway for the reader and set up the rest of the discussion. When writing interpretation of results, state whether the results prove or disprove your hypothesis. If your hypothesis was disproved, what might be the reasons? Implications of research is where researchers explain why the outcomes of your study are important to the reader. Discuss the implications of your findings realistically based on previous literature, highlighting both the strengths and limitations of the research. A research limitation refers to a factor or constraint that affects the design, implementation, or interpretation of a study, potentially reducing the generalizability or validity of its findings. Limitations are inherent in almost all research and can arise from various factors. It is important for researchers to acknowledge and discuss the limitations of their study openly and transparently. Addressing limitations demonstrates an awareness of potential shortcomings and can help guide future research or interpretation of the findings. When making recommendations, researchers may introduce new or expanded ways to think about the research question, indicate what next steps can be taken to further pursue any unresolved questions. As a conclusion, the discussion section will succinctly summarize implications of findings as previously discussed. And this is not the section to make sweeping statements or conclusions that reach beyond your data. You need to present the bottom line message, point the value of the described study, and tell the reader what they should take away. Before we end this topic, let's look at some real comments from reviewers of articles from reputable scholarly academic journals regarding the discussion section. Finally, when faced with questions like "so what" and "who cares" regarding your research, it is important to address the underlying concerns and provide compelling reasons for the significance and relevance of your work. Here are 7 strategies to effectively respond to these types of questions. Number 1, clearly articulate the relevance and potential impact of your research. Number 2, emphasize how your research findings can be applied in real-world contexts or how they can address significant challenges or problems. Number 3, illustrate how your research connects to larger societal, scientific, or academic issues. Number 4, intrigue your audience by presenting fascinating aspects of your research that capture their interest and curiosity. Number 5, anticipate potential concerns or skepticism and proactively address them. Number 6, connect your research to relatable experiences or common challenges faced by individuals or communities. Number 7, display your own enthusiasm and passion for the subject matter. Remember, when addressing questions like "so what" and "who cares," it is crucial to present a compelling case for the importance of your research and to tailor your response to your audience's interests and concerns. Dr. J here signing off. Take care. Bye-bye.